Hi Scorpios, welcome to your weekly reading for the week of September 25th through October 1st. I had to think about that for a second. Hope that your week is off to a great start. And also be mindful of the Aries full moon. So for you Scorpios, you're really going to feel busy. So I've been telling people about all of this energy picking up from September to October, from Virgo season to Libra season. And, you know, all those retrogrades give us a time to reflect and reassess, replenish, right? Do our shadow work. And once that air Libra energy comes in, and also the more that Capricorn paradigm crumbles and this judgment era filters into our 3D world, the quicker things are gonna come and go in our lives, right? So very forward moving energy for you. So you're a sign that is going to really feel that forward movement, okay? But part of that too, though, is if you want something new, you have to be aligned with the new, okay? Do not limit your beliefs on what you can achieve, especially this Aries full moon, because it's really asking us all to put ourselves first in some area of our life. Okay, so see what house Aries rules in your chart and see how you can take some action to put yourself first in that area, if you will. And if you don't know where Aries is in your chart, I always link Pam Gregory's free birth chart in every video description. But I really feel like this is like related especially to career. If you've been looking for something new, just remember that you have to put that out there, okay? So if you want something to change, even little changes in your routine can really shake that energy up and signal to the universe that you're ready for something new, okay? So take a new way to work, or eat something new for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Go to bed at a different time, Another thing too, to stay off social media as much as you can, because you don't want to attach too much to the things that are crumbling, right? So yeah, biggest thing though, I would say, Aries full moon, connecting you to your feeling your place in the world, right? This is like the signaling of a completion. And like I said, you had such wonderful forward moving energy in September, and you can't let your subconscious self-sabotage you into thinking that, the rug's going to be pulled out from underneath you, Scorpios, okay? So keep rising up. Allow that Libra air to keep rising you up. Allow that judgment era of liberation to keep rising you up, okay? Because yeah, you've had such forward moving energy lately. It's been fantastic. So stay focused on it, okay? Because you want that boss energy, right? Yeah, I mean, everything is signaling. And especially too, like, look at how many court cards popped out all at once. This is very, very, very forward moving, okay? And for your emotional and material abundance. I love this. So yeah, set your full moon intentions. If you haven't done your shadow work, please do your shadow work. For all of September, I'm linking a shadow work journal that I found that I think is really great. Some amazing dreams came to me from doing the shadow work with this journal. So highly, highly, highly suggest it. But yeah, the biggest part about it though, with manifesting, is utilizing your talents. Don't just think it, do it, okay? Don't just have the thought, write it down, do the vision board, learn something new. If it's a whole new venture you want to partake in, take an online course. YouTube is a limitless resource of knowledge, okay? And speaking of that, I have decided that I am going to be doing some shadow work videos, because I love psychoanalysis and I love Carl Jung. And so I'm going to do some of that so that we can go through it together too. But yeah, biggest part I think too for water signs is putting ourselves first when it comes to our emotional well-being, okay? Like, we tend to put other people first. And the Aries full moon is giving us all, like, it's going to, especially for you Scorpios, because if there's a fiery water sign, it's you. So, I mean, this flipped out if you didn't see that, but it's really going to give us this confidence to put, and because that's the thing with water signs, we sometimes have this guilt of putting ourselves forward. It's going to give you the confidence of, I deserve this, okay? So please take advantage of that energy. But if we have shadow work to do, unfortunately, that Aries energy could bubble up as triggers, as volatile reactions with our words, you know, with our thoughts even. So if that does pop up though, it's never too late to do shadow work. It's never too late to learn from things that have happened. So just keep that in mind too, okay? Because if you do have those, you know, shadow side effects of Aries energy, okay, you just recognize that it comes from your shadow, and you got some shadow work to do, okay? All right, let's do one more shuffle. All right, let's see. Scorpios for the week of September 25th through October 1st, 2023. But yeah, I mean, when you think about how much we have gone through in the past few months, it's pretty wild. So hang in there. You go with the flow. You know how to go with the flow, right, Scorpio? So keep your vibration high. Nice. Somebody else got this card. I don't remember who it was. Wow. Okay, all cups. So all related to your emotions. Okay. But great, right? So last week's energy coming into this week's energy is the Six of Cups. Now the Six of Cups is nostalgia, childhood daydreaming, you know, thinking of the past with like rose-tinted glasses. It could also be, though, our childhood triggers, our shadow side. Because remember, your shadow side comes from childhood. We're all this infinite light that gets put onto this earth, and then we're confined. And then not only are we confined to this body, but then we're told where to fit in. And no, you can't do that. Yes, you can do this. Sit still, you know, all these things, right? So this can be, especially too, because that new moon in Virgo we just had, okay? So that activated this new freshness. And for us to welcome in this new stuff, we have to clear certain things. So reassess, you know, reassess that, okay? Because again, there's so many planets. Thank God Mercury is finally direct, but like a lot of other planets are in retrograde. So do those shadow journals, you know, and just write down stuff. But I think that like I'm really getting this sense of gratitude for even if there's things in our childhood that were hard, okay? Like I know personally, like there are some really dark things that happened to me as a child. And instead of, you know, allowing it to eat away at you, you see how it has made you resilient and rise above certain things, right? So this nostalgia can be a reflection of, yeah, I went through that. And again, the biggest thing that we can learn is that those triggers and those fears coming from our shadow is just to keep us in a certain box, right? Because that's what we were told to do. So you're really getting that sense of opening up past that, right? The Three of Cups I love here too is because this is celebration. So if you do have, you know, a wedding, a party, some sort of celebration to go to, you're gonna feel your Scorpio like full feeling your place in the universe type of world energy while we're celebrating, okay? This is a joy in the abundance that you have. So this is what I love is this is liberating yourself from, remember how, I mean, for the last month, I've been telling you, like, there's this sense of feeling like the rug's going to be pulled out from underneath you. And so you have to, this is the, like, recognition that you don't need to fear those things, that you can just enjoy everything you have, okay? This is wonderful. It's also like a turn of events, right? You're feeling that shift. It's not like this pattern's going to be repeating. Like you're totally moving past something, and I love this. And this is all really with your personal life, right? Everything in your every day-to-day, okay? So I love that I'm not getting the vibe of you being too affected by world events, which with how the energy is globally, this is a really good sign for you, Scorpios. So next week's energy is the Seven of Cups. Now, this is a reminder that you can't limit yourself to what you think is possible, okay? So ride the vibe of this Three of Cups into next week, because you can have it all right? You're only limited to what you think you can, what you believe is possible. So you get rid of that shadow side conditioning of this is where you fit and this is what you can achieve, and you say, there's no limits to what I can manifest, okay? Also too, like I feel a shift coming, and so you might, because of this like lucky streak you've been on, it might feel like there's too many choices for you, okay? So that's when you really have to go within, connect to what's going to satisfy you, Scorpios, okay? Get out of your head of the Capricorn paradigm 3D material world, okay? And get to the bottom, sink to the bottom of the depths of who you are and what you want. Also, just told this to Libras, and it's super important for you, Scorpios, is check what sign rules your North Node. Your North Node is your future. It's where you're heading, right? So we have an Aries full moon with our North Node in Aries, okay? This is charging forward for what we want, what satisfies us, okay? So if you don't know what sign rules your North Node, I always link Pam Gregory's free birth chart in every video description. So take a look, because that can signal to you which one of these cups is aligned with your destiny. I love that so much. So let's see what empowering question. What I love is like nothing about this is heavy. So this is what I love, is that you're really aligned in exactly where you need to be to welcome in new opportunities with the full moon, with Libra season, the judgment era, shining that inner light. This is amazing, Scorpios. I hope you're as excited as I am for you. So let's see here. What empowering question is going to keep Scorpios vibration high and follow their bliss? What empowering question is going to help Scorpios? Well, there you go. My goodness. All right. So your empowering question related to that North Node I was just talking about. How would I want people to remember me when I'm no longer here? How would I want people to remember me when I'm no longer here? Well, if that anything's going to connect you to making the choice you need to make next week, I think that empowering question is going to do it. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, Scorpios. If you did, please do like, comment, and share with other people that you think it might resonate with. Also, please subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot on YouTube so you get notifications of when new videos pop up. And as always, check out your sun, moon, and rising for a more in-depth look at the week ahead. You're pretty good on your Venus and moon and anything emotional related. So like I said, North Node, please check that. That's going to really help you with the choices that are coming in your life related to your career and the direction you're going. I would also check, your rising, because your rising is the like, costume you put on, if you will, for people. That's like how you present yourself to people, okay? And then obviously Jupiter's your luck in life too. So yeah, this is wonderful. Have an amazing, abundant, celebratory week, Scorpios.